This week on the programme, we look back at the semi-finals of the McCarthy Insurance Group Cork Oaks from Curraheen, along with those of the DonaldRiley.com Easter Cup from Shelbourne, and all the action from the final night of the Game Feeds Irish Cesarewitch from Mullingar. The semi-finals of the McCarthy Insurance Group Cork Oaks took centre stage at Curraheen Park last Saturday night. Run over a distance of 525 yards and €8,000 on offer to the outright winner. We join Michael Fortune for the action.
The first semi-final of the McCarthy Insurance Group Cork Oaks. In 1, Newbridge Jewel. 2 is Tyre Eilish. 3, Express Smasher. In 4, Oranmore Beauty. 5 is Shawanda. And 6, Costly Flight. Here now coming up behind traps. And away to go. 5 looks out well. That's Shawanda leading up with 2 on the inside. Tyre Eilish well positioned, but it's 5 Shawanda leads into the bend from 2 Tyre Eilish in second, and they've gone on from 1 Newbridge Jewel. A bit of trouble in behind, but it's 5 Shawanda as Tyre Eilish forced to check wide off that second bend, and it's 5 Shawanda leads from 2 Tyre Eilish. 3 Express Smasher producing a big run in third, challenging for second on the final bend. It's Shawanda on by 2.5 lengths from 2 Tyre Eilish. 3 Express Smasher running on, but coming to the line, it's 5 Shawanda the winner. Close for second between Express Smasher and Tyre Eilish, but Shawanda grabbed that advantage there early and held it very handily indeed. An impressive winner. The result of the first semi-final of the Cork Oaks, the winner, number 5 Shawanda, owned by Tom Nash, trained by Owen McKenna. Second, number 2 Tyre Eilish, and third, number 3 Express Smasher. The time 28:43. The second semi-final of the McCarthy Insurance Cork Oaks. In 1, Orla's Prize. 2, Tyre Margaret. 3, Millie's Award. 4 is Lemon Blossom. 5, Millicent Duchess. And 6, Tullig Woods. Here now behind traps. Away to go. Pretty level start. Number 1 out well. That's Orla's Prize. The favourite, number 2, Tyre Margaret, going up on the inside of the opening corner. But it's 1. That's Orla's Prize. Leads into the far side. But now the favourite, Tyre Margaret, goes on. It's 2, Tyre Margaret. Opens up a lead of 2.5-3 lengths over 6 Tullig Woods in second. Then comes 1 Orla's Prize next. 3 Millie's Award trying to get into it and moves into third. But way out front now is Tyre Margaret. The odds-on favourite has stretched clear, and up the straight is number 2, Tyre Margaret, going on to win this one very impressively. 3 finishes fast. Millie's Award for second, and 6 Tullig Woods is third. A fine run there, and 2 Tyre bitches get through to the final. The result of the second semi-final, the winner, number 2 Tyre Margaret, owned by PJ Fahy, trained by Paul Hennessy. Second, number 3 Millie's Award, and third, number 6 Tullig Woods. Time 28:48.
The final of the McCarthy Insurance Group Cork Oaks will be run at Curraheen Park next Saturday night, and the trap draw resulted as follows. In 1, Millie's Award. 2, Tullig Woods. 3, Express Smasher. 4, Tyro Margaret. 5, Tyro Ellis. And 6, the sole white seed, Shawanda. Well, it has developed into a real battle between Owen McKenna, who has 3 finalists, and Paul Hennessy with 2. The odd person out being Pat Ahern with Tullig Woods. Cashmans make Shawanda their 2-1 favourite, but it will be all about that dash to the opening bend. It promises to be a thriller. There was once again a tremendous atmosphere at Shelbourne Park last Saturday night for the semi-finals of the DonaldRiley.com Easter Cup. The Canine Stars didn't let the crowd down, as we were once again served up with 2 very exciting heats, which resulted in some major upsets.
The first semi-final of the DonaldRiley Easter Cup. In 1, Art Kill Jamie, owned by Jimmy Mangan, trained by Paul Hennessy. A son of top savings and fast issue, the Laurels winner hasn't been breaking too well, but he's well capable of doing so. In 2, Holborn Post, owned by Larry O'Rourke and trained by Keely McGee. Son of Judicial Post and Chariot Run. A very good early pace greyhound and a possible leader here. In 3, we have Blackstone Billy, owned by Paddy Sinnott, trained by Owen McKenna. This one is son of Rowan Oakey and Blackstone Lace. Of course, Owen won this Easter Cup last year with a hand lad, and Blackstone Billy, a powerful dog from halfway. In 4 is Razzle Dazzle Billy, owned by Liam Marks and trained by Dolores Ruth, the son of Brett Lee and Inky Black, the brilliant winner of last year's Paddy Power Irish Derby, and really back to top form, and a big run expected here. In 5 is Early Talent, owned by Noel Finn and trained by Francie Murray. A daughter of Brett Lee and Kinturk Bluebell. This one is noted for her powerful finishes. She doesn't have much by way of early pace, but watch her finish. And out in 6, another big fancy here, C Senior, owned by the Man Syndicate, trained by Owen McKenna, his second string in the race. Well, really his first string. This one is son of Droopy's Cool and Droopy's Beauty. Well drawn in 6, and this is a dog with powerful pace from the second bend home. The first semi-final of the Donald Riley Easter Cup. The favourite in 4. And away to go, he's away well, but it's 2. Holborn Post leads up from 5 and 1 got up well on the inside. Arkell Jamie. Razzle Dazzle Billy is third, but into the far side is 2 Holborn Post, out by 5-6 lengths from 1 Arkell Jamie, 4 Razzle Dazzle Billy and 5 Early Talent. C Senior is at the rear of the field. Into the third bend is still Holborn Post, leading by 3 lengths from 1 Arkell Jamie and 4 Razzle Dazzle Billy. Off the final bend, it's Holborn Post number 2. Arkell and Razzle Dazzle chasing him home, but it's number 2 Holborn Post the winner. Second is 1 Arkell Jamie and third number 4 Razzle Dazzle Billy. The time 28:59, a real shock.
And the result of the first semi-final was Trap 2, Holborn Post for Lawrence O'Rourke and trained by Keely McGee. Second was Trap 1, Arkell Jamie. And third, Trap 4, Razzle Dazzle Billy. The time, 28:59. John, he broke fantastically there tonight.
He did. He was a terrible bad kenneler, and he's just learning to settle more now with the late races. He always done his good runs when he was in early races, but he's learning to get now with the racing. But it'll take a good dog to lead him up now. But he's got to get the right draw now in the final.
You want an inside for him?
Oh yeah, he's definitely inside. Well, no further out than 4. We'll be happy with that. We're happy we'll be in the final, for Larry as well. I'm over the moon for him. But according to the experts tonight, he had no chance on paper. We proved him wrong. Let's hope we can do it again.
The second semi-final of the Donald Riley Easter Cup. In 1 is Farlow Black, owned by the HPW Syndicate, trained by Pat Duffy, a son of Hondo Black and Farlow Signal. He'll be a big price in this race, but this dog is ideally drawn and has a great chance of making it to the final. 2, BALLYHOE Marble, owned by John McCarthy and Brian Maher, trained by Francie Murray, son of Mustang Yank and BALLYHOE Pivotal. The early season star here at Shelbourne, BALLYHOE Marble, running really well, won the Tote Gold Cup, and now has a big chance of making it to the Easter Cup final. In 3, Airy Son, the outsider of the party but a provincial specialist, owned by the Oak Bar Syndicate, trained by Mary Buggy, a son of Late Late Show and Airy Song. Hasn't been going up too well, but has been running on strongly. 4 is Holy Roman Emperor, owned by Pat Daly and trained by Mick O'Donovan. This one lightly raced, but a very much improving dog, a son of Headbound and Stacey's Delight, a little brother to Bar the Devil. In 5, one of the big fancies, Loyal Honcho, owned by Noel Ryan, trained by Seamus Graham, a son of Top Honcho and Midway Crystal. A powerful starter, this one. He's won 9 of his 15 races. And in 6, the unbeaten in the stake, Astronomic, owned by Sean Cleary and trained by Owen McKenna, son of Brett Lee and Deanview Pearl. This fella has been fastest in both the first and second rounds of this stake, perfectly drawn out here in Trap 6, and the favourite. The second semi-final of the Donald Riley Easter Cup. 6, the favourite, Astronomic. And away to go, and it's number 3 well out. That's Airy Sun lighting up. Loyal Honcho going up fast on the outside, and in between them, number 4, Holy Roman Emperor. 6 is balked on the bend, Astronomic. And it's 3, Airy Sun, the 33-1 outsider, leads down the far side. From 5, Loyal Honcho in second. BALLYHOE Marble starting his run now, back in third ahead of Astronomic. Around the final bends, and it's 3, Airy Sun. 5, Loyal Honcho trying to close. In behind, and the battle is on for third. But up the straight is 3, Airy Sun, and here comes Loyal Honcho. 3, Airy Sun, 5, Loyal Honcho, and 2, BALLYHOE Marble in third. The time 28:69.
The second semi-final resulted in 3, Airy Sun for the Oak Bar Syndicate and trained by Mary Buggy. Second was Trap 5, Loyal Honcho, and third, Trap 2, BALLYHOE Marble. The time 28:69.
Well, Rose, Airy Sun this week was available at 33-1 to win tonight. Judging by the roars in the corner of the crowd, I dare say a few people around.
Oh, all the Oak Bar Syndicate were on him. They backed him at 151 during the week. Tommy was in, so he was delighted. What did he have? I think it was a 5 each way in him, so all he wants to do is be placed next Saturday night, and he'll be delighted with himself.
He's been a great dog for you. That's 21 wins now from 48 starts. I'd say you wish you had a few more like him.
Oh, definitely. I mean, he keeps on rolling in the prize money like a next Saturday night. We just hope for a good draw tonight. He got trap 3 tonight. We're delighted with the draw. Last week he was in trap 5 and the week before trap 1. All we wanted was a trap draw, so trap 3 or trap 4 next Saturday night, we'd be delighted.
It's funny, they'll make him a big price, no doubt, whatever trap he's in next week, but if he's in the white jacket, he'll be thereabouts to the corner.
We don't mind because he's so genuine. He puts everything in, you know, and he's got great early pace, and just delighted to be there. Just delighted to be there.
Well, you're certainly there. Enjoy the occasion.
Thanks very much, Ian. Thank you.
The final of the Donald O'Reilly Easter Cup will be run next Saturday night at Shelbourne, and it promised to be a remarkable race. The trap draw for the final: in 1, BALLYHOE Marble, 2 is Holborn Post, 3 Aries Sun, 4 Art Killjamie, 5 Razzle Dazzle Billy, and 6 Loyal Honcho.
Well, Donald, you sponsor a competition like this. You hope the likes of Razzle Dazzle Billy gets through, but you know it's a great final.
Absolutely. I mean, I think there's one thing about this competition that we're never surprised with in the last couple of years is the excitement. I mean, from start to finish, the upsets, you know, I mean, we seen the first semi-final there, Senor, I would have thought, you know, I was disappointed not to see it go through, but I mean, as I say, it's just full of surprises, this competition, and I think next Saturday night is going to be a fantastic night, full of excitement again. I don't know whether we'll see 2808 now, like Premier Golf Fantasy, but, you know, I think it's going to be another one there to remember, you know.
The men shouting and screaming tonight with the bookmakers. The first winners during the week available as big as 12 to 1, and the second winner is son at 33 to 1. Absolutely. You know, those boys are filling the satchels.
Well, I tell you, I got a very hard to back a winner tonight, all night. But no, it's just been one of those things now where, you know, the fancied favourites haven't just had the luck. Maybe in some cases, you know, we've seen First Bend seems to have played a big part in the 2 semi-finals tonight. Dogs getting out in front, good dogs. I mean, they're all good dogs, but to get leads like the 2 leaders got tonight, they were never really going to be caught, and the favourites were kind of struggling to make the top 3. You know, Razzle Dazzle Billy coming in the last spot of the semi-final to make it for the final. You know, so it's exciting stuff. You know.
And now we've seen the trap draw, the 2 heat winners tonight, actually in the same traps next week, Holborn Post in 2, right. Aries Sun in 3, yes. And then you have a different Razzle Dazzle Billy perhaps a little further out. Yeah. Judging by his performance on the bend the last couple of nights, maybe a bit better suited to trap 5 perhaps, and Loyal Honcho out in 6, and then of course BALLYHOE Marble in 1. You know,
I think it's probably more wide open than it's been there for a while, but I definitely think Razzle Dazzle Billy being a little bit wider, looking at tonight's performance now, will probably leave him in a better position, a stronger position. You know, I think Holborn Post out of 2. I think that was a fantastic win tonight now, and probably a surprise for most people, but I mean, out of the same trap again, if he runs like that on the night, I think you just don't know.
Now Donald, I'll have to put the pressure on you. Name the winner.
Hard to go against Razzle Dazzle Billy now. I think I'd probably still pick it as my fancy now, you know, but I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised I'm wrong either, you know, so I'll stick with Razzle Dazzle for the moment, you know.
Well, there you have it. You have the view of the sponsor. He goes with Razzle Dazzle Billy. I myself was stuck with him through the competition tonight. Finished 3rd, but I can't help but forget or remember the night last September when he ran away with the PaddyPower.com Irish Greyhound Derby. And well, if he repeats that sort of performance, Razzle Dazzle Billy certainly the one to beat. But it really is a cracking final. Claims can be made for any single one of the runners. As Aries Sun showed tonight, he was 33 to 1. Didn't stop him. It's going to be a cracking final. Well, it's a beautiful summer's evening here in the Midlands, and we're in Mullingar for the big night of the year, the Gain Feeds Irish Cesarewitch final. A cracking contest in store. I'm here with resident commentator Graham Temple. Graham, you've seen all the rounds today. It really is a top-class competition, and I think you'll agree a quality final.
Absolutely. I mean, every year it's the same here at Mullingar. When it comes to Cesarewitch night, it's always a great family evening and everything, and the final really has lived up to expectations. It promises to be an absolute cracker. You know, at risk of repeating myself, it really looks like Mixed Savings stake, or Pat Buckley from Tipperary. His stake is 2 in it. Mixed Savings, DROOPYS, Ike running from 3 might give him a run for it. There's a few other early pacers like Savannah Lies, Collery by 2 on the outer, but it has to be Mixed Savings, likely to be odds-on favourite this evening. But what a cracking evening it is here. Huge crowd yet again. Face painted for the children, all the entertainment here. It was great fun here for 2 hours before racing, so it's fantastic to see the crowd, and that I even dug my dicky bow out for the big night.
They're now running for the consolation final of the game. Feeds Irish Cesarewitch, 1 Shambles Flower, 2 is a non-runner, they're trap vacant, 3 Sheepwalk Fun, 4 Trim Classic, 5 Bogside Jake and 6 Tahina Glory. They're up behind traps. And away they go on a fast start by 4. Trim Classic leads to the end. 3 going up well. Sheepwalk Fun. There's 3 Sheepwalk Fun and 4 Trim Classic. Then comes 5 Bogside Jake, but 3 Sheepwalk Fun leads round the bend from 4 Trim Classic. 5 Bogside Jake has the inside line, but he skips there. He checks at that point. It's 3 Sheepwalk Fun leads by 3 lengths down the far side from 4 Trim Classic. 6 Tahina Glory showing pace, but it's out front still. Trap 3 Sheepwalk Fun that sets the pace. 4 Trim Classic continues to close. Here comes 5 Bogside Jake in third, but up the home straight is 3 Sheepwalk Fun, who goes on to score the consolation here. 5 Bogside Jake, a fast finishing second. Back in third was 1 Shambles Flyer, and the winning time 33.57. And the result of the consolation final of the Cane Feeds Irish Cesarewitch for 2007. The winner was Trap 3 Sheepwalk Fun, second was 5 Bogside Jake, and back in third when we had a dead heat between 1 Shambles Flyer and 6 Tahina Glory, and the winning time 33.57. Well, Joe, Sheepwalk Fun, she's certainly well named. She ran very well in Dundalk in the 620 competition, and tonight win the consolation final Mullingar. She is due a big one.
I'm very pleased with her. She run 9 and 8 9. I thought she might have even gone into the final, tell you the truth. One stage after that first round. So that
the extra few yards, 600 yards, 620 yards, it seems to be the key. Are you going to go to Shelbourne Park?
Hopefully in Shelbourne next Saturday night for the open pitch competition. Then from there to Lifford for the Oaks.
And now we look forward to the big one, and we join the runners on parade. Well, the runners now on parade for the feature here tonight at Mullingar, the final of the 2007 Game Feeds Irish Cesarewitch in 1 Mullickmore Man, trained by Sean Dooley for the RM Firm Syndicate in Navan, a son of Droopys Vieri and Hey Woman. 14 wins from 43 starts and well drawn in the red jacket. 2 Florrie's Attraction, the big outsider, owned and trained by Florence Tynan in Galway. This daughter split the bill and Florrie's pal will be flying at the finish, but can she get involved early? As I've said, she's one of the outsiders. 3 is Droopy's Ike, one of 2 runners for Pat Buckley, owned by Kathleen Murphy in Limerick, a son of Droopys Vieri and Droopys Millie. 5 wins from 14 outings, the youngest runner in the final, and he too will be finishing fast. 4, the red hot favourite Mick Savings, the second of the Pat Buckley trained runners. This fellow owned by Pat Hennessy, also in Limerick, a son of Top Savings and Turbo Flight. He stands out as the one to beat, big early pace and stays every inch of the running. 5 Analyse, the local hope, trained by Francie Murray for Howard Wallace, a son of Just the Best and Life's Beauty. 6 wins from 23 outings, the 570-yard record holder at Harold's Cross. He's there with a big shout. And in Trap 6 is Colry by 2, a runner for Ian Riley, owned by the FAKE Syndicate in Moat, a son of Hondo Black and Sluggers Road, ideally housed in the stripes as the sole wide seed, and dismiss him at your peril. They're now running for the final of the Game Feeds Irish Cesarewitch for 2007. They're coming up behind Traps, dog set, and away they go in a fast start by the favourite Mick Savings. 2 flies from Traps, Florrie's Attraction into the bend. It's 2 Florrie's Attraction, but on the outside 4 Mick Savings, and the hot favourite goes to the front. He's a length and a half in hand on 2 Florrie's Attraction. Then comes 3 Droopy's Ike, but it's 4 Mick Savings, leads by 3 lengths, now 3.5 lengths, 4 lengths passing halfway. It's 4 Mick Savings striding clear, 2 Florrie's Attraction in second, 3 Droopy's Ike back in third, but off the final bend it's 4 Mick Savings, 2 Florrie's Attraction, normally finishes fast. Can she get there? 4 Mick Savings is going to hang on. He wins the Cesarewitch for 2007. The favourite lands it in brilliant fashion. Second was 2 Florrie's Attraction. She was the outsider, but she ran a blinder. And in third was 3 Droopy's Ike. And the winning time is superb, 32.92. And the result of the 2007 Game Feeds Irish Cesarewitch, there was a wonderful winner in the form of Trap 4 Mick Savings, winning in brilliant fashion in 32.92, a new track record. Second was 2 Florrie's Attraction. She really did run a blinder in second, and back in third, of course, we had Droopy's Ike, a kennel companion to the winner. But tonight it all belonged to Mick Savings, a wonderful winner in a track record performance. Well, Mick Savings, there's no doubting a true quality greyhound after winning Cesarewitch. Pat Hennessy, you're a lucky owner. Is a hell of a dog.
Thanks, he is. Yeah. He's really a good greyhound.
Tell me, how did you come about the dog? When did you get him?
Well, a few months back now, and I asked Pat, if he'd keep an eye out for kind of a decent greyhound. And a long time passed, but one day he rang and he said, Paddy, I think I've seen the greyhound for you. And that was Mick Savings.
I'll tell you what, you're right, he is a hell of a dog. So. Tell me now, has it been a dream to have a classic winner?
Well, without a question of it, I had a lot of winners down the years, but never a classic. So it is a dream come true, there's no doubt about that.
And the dream continues, of course. A long year ahead of him.
Well, sure, hopefully with God's help. Yeah, we're highly pleased and talk about a night and such a beautiful track and everything. Beautiful surroundings, is great.
Well, indeed, the man at the end of the lead is Pat Buckley. You might be able to you might be able to tell us a bit more of where he's going to go and what you liked about the dog in the first place.
I suppose what I liked about him was in Newbridge one night, and I seen him, he did 28.67. He went terrible well, showed an awful lot of pace up. So he went out of it the night after, and I approached the owner to sell him, and we bought him. I just liked the dog, he just caught my eye. And where he'll go next, I suppose he'll either go to the Ladbrokes or he'll go to the St. Ledger. I'll have a chat with the owner, Paddy, and we'll see where we'll take him one of those places anyway.
That's a chat for another day. But until then, I'm sure you'll have big plans for later in the year as well. Maybe a crack at the Derby.
That'd be the main aim, yeah. That's what will be main aim for the whole year. It'll be the Derby. That'll be the main aim for the dog.
Of course, you're not confined to this year either. He's a fairly young dog.
He's a nice young dog, and he's a tall dog. I think he'll improve a bit. So, just hoping that he'll stay sound now and keep staying one piece.
Now, I know in the past you've had classic victories before. Of course, Legal Moment was a special one for Bill and Anne. I know you want to dedicate this one.
This has been a special because we missed Bill tonight, and we're going to dedicate this to my Uncle Bill.
Well, no doubt he's looking down upon us, and I'll tell you what, lads, he's up there and he's winking away, cute as he was, cute as a fox, and no doubt he's celebrating the victory of Mick Savins.
He'd 50 on with someone in heaven, you can be sure of that.
Lads, well done, enjoy the victory.
Thanks very much. Thank you.
Well, John, when you sponsor a competition like this, you always want a good winner to emerge, and tonight we've seen a good winner and of course a track record. It's going to be referred to a lot in the future.
Absolutely, and yeah, it's fantastic. I mean, this is a special dog, isn't he? I mean, he's won all the heats right up to the final, and a track record to go with it is fantastic, yeah.
And of course, you reward track record breakers yourselves, of course, in game.
We do indeed, yeah. Every dog that breaks a track record in Ireland, we give them a special track record award. So it's nice to have him win that tonight, and we'll be presenting it in the next few days.
William, yourself, I know you've huge interest in dogs, and really is the work that Gain has been doing the last few years, but it's the likes of here, the provincial tracks. You see a massive crowd tonight, and how important it is to keep the game going down in the likes of Mullingar and the Midland tracks.
It is very, very important to us at Gain, and it's fabulous to see such record crowds, and record being the apt thing now tonight with the record going, and it is fabulous for us to be connected with such a profile track as Mullingar, and a classic like the Cesarewitch, and been done justice tonight. As you said, the flag will be kept flying for the rest of the year to help of God, and the best of luck to Mick Savins and Connections, and they've done us justice. And just before I finish here, I must thank the management and Pat and Derek and all the staff here for a very, very successful classic and top class entry and a grand finale.
Cesarewitch final night is always a wonderful occasion, and tonight was no exception. We've seen a wonderful greyhound in the form of Mick Savings claiming the €22,500 Gain feeds Irish Cesarewitch. No doubt we'll be hearing plenty more of this son of top savings in the coming months. He's a dog with a really bright future. But from Mullingar, it was a night to remember.
Action-packed programme for you next week, featuring the finals of the DonO'Reilly.com Easter Cup from Shelbourne Park and the McCarthy Insurance Group Cork Oaks from Curraheen, and the quarter-finals of the Red Mills Produce Stakes from Clonmel.
For a complete fixtures list and more information, log on to the Irish Greyhound website at www.igb.ie.